Just recently, Square Enix re-revealed Final Fantasy XVI, and not only did we get a brand new look at the game, we also got a fairly firm release window, with the game releasing summer 2023. It's only a year away, and it looks like they're not stopping there with major Final Fantasy releases. It seems like Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 could be announced soon, like next week soon. And you're gonna want to hit that subscribe button because this channel brings you all Final Fantasy news the moment it happens. And today's news is pretty good. Today, Square Enix announced on June 16th they'll be holding a Final Fantasy 25th anniversary special. This was previously teased by Tetsuya Nomura on a stream for the First Soldier. Now, funny enough, this stream is only going to be 10 minutes long. This is going to be a very short, very concise stream. However, Nomura has promised us that it is absolutely packed with information. Furthermore, they are encouraging that streamers co-stream the event and post their reactions to it later on. So this is a 25th anniversary stream. They want people to co-stream it, and they are looking forward to people's reactions to it. With Nomura saying, quote, "We will be streaming Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary celebration. At only around 10 minutes long, it will be short and sweet, but we have packed in lots of information, so I hope everyone can look forward to the unveiling." Not only that, but the stream will also have English language broadcasting options as well, meaning that they want the Western audience to be able to see this and get all the information from it. They have also released a colored version of the 25th anniversary logo. All of this suggests that they are in fact prepping for something massive, and it only stands to reason that this stream will be about Final Fantasy VII Remake 2. With it being 10 minutes long though, I don't think it will only be Remake 2. I imagine that things like the First Soldier will also be in there. Ever Crisis will likely get a new trailer and a release date, as the game is supposed to be arriving sometime before September. And as I mentioned in a previous video, it would make the most amount of sense to reveal Ever Crisis alongside Part 2. In fact, I'll take that prediction even further and say that Ever Crisis is going to shadow drop after the event. It'll be something that you're able to download soon after, get people hyped up on the new reveal, and then convert those people by getting them to download the game. Also, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there'll probably be some other spin-off that's announced alongside all of this information. After all, they did file those trademarks recently, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something manifest from that. Probably more mobile games, but something tells me they might reveal a second console game as well. Like, I would not be surprised if there was Remake and then there was some other Final Fantasy VII spin-off that was taking place in Remake's universe. If I were to be speaking personally, I would rather none of that, and I would rather them just stick to the main Remake. But let's be honest, you and I both know that's probably not what's going to happen. As far as what they're going to show with regards to Part 2, it's really easy to imagine that all we'll get is a key artwork, a logo, and some loose information. And if that's all we get, that would be nice, although rather disappointing. Because if that's all they have to show at this point, I would rather them wait until they have something substantial to really knock the socks off my feet. But if we are looking at a full-blown trailer, that would be something amazing. I think a lot of people want to get a good look at some of the characters and how they're going to look like. Particularly, people want to see Sid, they want to see Vincent. But personally, what I want to see more than anything is just how whatever the replacement for the world map is going to look. I imagine this will be large zones similar to that of Dragon Quest XI or Final Fantasy XII. Some even believe they'll go full open world with this title, but personally, I don't believe they'll go this route. Not when they have to make multiple full Final Fantasy VII Remake games, at least one more after this one. And also, since this is going to be packed with information, I would like to finally hear how many parts this game is going to be. This question has loomed over this project since the first part was announced, and the response to this question has always been that we literally don't know how many parts it's going to take to finish the story. With just them confirming that this is going to be a trilogy, at least I hope this is going to be a trilogy, that would inspire a lot of confidence in this project going forward. While I don't expect them to straight out announce this, it could be indicated within the information or within the trailer or whatever they show off, but I I think it would do a lot of good to be explicit with if this game is a remake or a sequel, or whatever the direction of this game is. Though something tells me we won't find that out for sure until part 3, because I think part 2 is not going to give as many answers as people think, and if anything, it'll just raise more questions. But that's my thoughts on it, and I want to hear yours in the comments below. Shout out to patron Rainimus, hope I said that correctly, and the rest of the Ultima community.